Did not. I didn't see the video. Someone else sent it to me. I didn't see the video until 2 weeks ago. First time ever seeing that. Had I saw it back then, we would have been had this conversation. Do you think not?
That's why I apologize.
But so you apologize because you realize it was some BS. Because you've been in my home around my wife and kids. I fed you. Put money in your pocket. Did I not?
Want a shot?
Did I or did I not, dog?
I work for you.
No, you did, but did I put money in your pocket? You didn't do for pay, right?
Yes.
Right? Did you not come into my home? No, did you not come into my home multiple times when you didn't know no one was out here, right? You didn't have no one to go for things?
I didn't know what to say. You can't tell a man how to respond, right? That's one thing you can't do, when they feel a certain way, right? Whatever actions you put, if that person wants to respond, that person wants to respond. So, there's just details in it where, the video itself, where the guy was saying it, he wasn't actually working with us yet, with Gil's Arena. He was reading comments, and so this was a few years ago. So he was reading.
Oh, this isn't recent.
Yeah.
This isn't recent.
It wasn't recent. It was pushed to Kenyon like it actually was recent, but it wasn't a recent thing. He wasn't on the staff, and I guess he was like defending me in a sense, and he was reading comments and going off the comments, and then he said that about Kenyon. Tried to apologize to Kenyon. So but since Kenyon never seen it, he just thought, oh yeah, well, don't worry about it. Now, he's seeing it, and so now he thinks, oh yeah, I had you in my house, had you in my family, my kids, so it's one of those things where it's like, well, no, and it was before, and I had to check, because my dad, watches all that down below level content where they down there beefing. Doxing each other, recording, they, edit to make it look certain ways. So my dad was like, no. I watched that episode because I was like, ooh, wait, whoa.
Like, they don't have all the facts straight. They think that I went to his house first and then made them comments. And they also don't know that when I made the comments, after I said it, is when he was on the show later and spoke about it, his sensitivity to it. And that's when I'm like, oh, I fuck with this, and this is way before I moved to Cali. So when I finally moved here, I felt like I had to apologize. And that's what I did, man. And I didn't sugarcoat it. I tried to quote what I said and specifically said 2 or 3 times because I heard you speak about how sensitive you are about it. That's why I'm coming to you with this. I repeated the 30 things I said.
What up, man? So, there's been a lot of conversations about what I did the other day on Tuesday on Gil's Arena. It's been a lot of positive feedback from people with speech impediments, people that don't have speech impediments, people from the National Association for Stuttering. Shout out to Heather for reaching out. Good, bad, or indifferent. But people have the audacity to try to tell me how I can handle situations that I'm in or that I've been put in, right? I don't tell you how to handle your situation. People around the situation knew about the situation before it landed on my doorstep. Gil went and had his 2 cents about it, as well as everybody else. And Gil let you guys know that this situation was old. Dude on the internet doing what he did. But I don't care if it was old or not, right? It doesn't matter. The simple fact is it was done. Before he knew me, after he knew me. Before he came in my house, after he came in my house. It does not matter at all. And that's what y'all, he did this allegedly before he moved to California. All right, cool. So you didn't come in my house before you moved to California. So this was already a thing. Say you tried to apologize for it, and I didn't know of the situation, so blew it off, right? And if it was that important to you to get your message across, you've seen me every day for the last, 2 years? 4 days a week, 3 days a week, 2 days a week, whatever. I don't accept his apology because I am a grown man and I have that ability to do so. That's just what it is, man. So appreciate all the attention for those.
Yo, it's Big Ant, the spokesman, man. We back. Another edition of Urban Politicians TV, UPTV. Make sure you stay on your pivot at all times, man. Had to come tap in, and we back outside with it. H-Town, Texas streets once again. Getting my flip on through the city one time, but I had to pull over in the cut. Let y'all know what was the latest up as it went viral the other day. And I had a link in the description where you can watch the clips at the beginning in full from Gil's Arena, as it was all over the internet where Kenyon Martin confronted one of the people behind the scenes for Gil's Arena and called him out for talking about his speech. And this was prior to he got hired right there. Nah, it's several layers to it, and I want everybody to see, because Kenyon Martin came back and responded to what Gil had said and what others were saying online and spoke on it. And me, bro, I'm not trying to tell Kenyon Martin how to feel about his condition, what he went through, or nothing like that, or try to tell him how to receive it. But I also have to tell him that the narrative has to be correct as well for me if you're going to put the story out there for the world to see, because it's not the same as, bro, like, because he's saying this is disloyalty, you're not loyal, you're not solid. And, bro, he did what he did before he came in the mix. But for him to come to me and tell me, hey, bro, before I came around, I was saying some things, whoop-de-whoop, he didn't even know, because I'm going to be real with you. I didn't know that Kenyon Martin had a speech problem as well. So that's credit to him working on that and overcoming that, which I can't put myself in his shoes and tell him how to respond at all either. But I just say the narrative got to be correct, because bro said he didn't know, and none of us knew that. He said he talked about it before and he spoke on it, but I didn't know. You know what I'm saying? So I can't tell him how to feel or what experience, what he went through. But you can't say that bro just did you dirty, just completely snaked you out. He did some super foul stuff and humiliated your family, especially if he tried to approach you about it. That shows that dog had some character. That showed that dog felt bad about it. That shows that dog really respects you and like, hey, bro, I need to tell you this. I need to tell you this. I said this. And Kenyon Martin say he wasn't this and he wasn't that, but if the timeline got to be right, if for it to fit that narrative to me, for dog to just be some type of snake, cutthroat, backstabbing dude, just keeping it all the way 100. We be on the internet talking, we be on the internet saying stuff. So I can get you being sensitive about the topic, sensitive about the situation and the experience for sure. But I just feel like that narrative got to be that if you finna push it like that, keep it at 100. He don't have to accept the apology. He's his own man, but he's saying he's not accepting it. He telling everybody else, y'all know how I feel. I can stand on what I want to stand on. I just say that the narrative's got to be correct on it. Now, Nick Young, on the other hand, Nick Young jumped all the way out there and just started joking and laughing and going all the way in on it. And that didn't feel like, hey, fam, let me try to educate the situation. Let me try to bring clarity to it. It was like Kenyon Martin was mad, upset, and let me really try to punk you on camera pretty much in front of everybody. Let me just humiliate you and dog you out and embarrass you. It wasn't like we was having an educational conversation. It was like, really, hey, bro, I'm here to, like, get my big dog up on you in this moment in time. But I don't know. Y'all tell me what y'all think about it. We'll see. More of it gonna probably come up. This been viral through for the last couple of days, so I wanted to come put my spiel on it one time. Make sure y'all tap into that Urban Politicians TV Patreon. We got more videos coming. All at 1,000 for shit show. Stay on your pivot.